Hi, welcome back everyone. We're here with some more Bean Cup action. I'm playing my last three matches today. I'm going to start this match with Biggeek. It's probably the fight for the champion of the division. I'll show you that in a sec. Just want to update you on what happened last time. I played Clematis in match 6 and I played the match first, didn't get a result. And the results were here. And I thought I'd lost by 20, but I made an extra trick on board 1. On board 2, the bots hung him and invited 7, and he had 2 extra kings, so he bid 7, not necessarily unreasonably, but I've learnt that it's possibly not the best to trust the bots too much. He's very flat, and maybe he's got no riffing value, so I'm not sure. And then the last one, where I opened a no trump when I shouldn't have done, kept the bots out of their cold slam, and they bid game against him. So I got a very lucky win there. That's my biggest win in the event, and it didn't feel fair. But we're going to jump in today. We're going to be playing Biggeek. Another Brit, and we're at the top of the division. Let's have a look at the standings after the overnight scores have come in. Not much to play left in League One. However, what is to play will affect the top and the bottom quite heavily. Ashoth has got one more match to play against Steph, I think, and Ashoth needs about 15 VPs to win the league. And obviously, Ashoth needs at least about 12 or 13 or so to finish ahead of Matthew B. So obviously that will matter. And then Steph's got 2 matches to play. And Steph needs about 20 VPs to overtake Gwyn over 2 matches. And if Steph beats Lapras by 20-0, Lapras will get relegated instead. So all the matches left are relevant there. Championships are completely done. Houdini's won it with Brad and Zabutin also getting promoted. Houdini had a really stellar start. Well done. Lydia dropped out with a few matches to play, and Gabor missed getting promoted by 1 overtrick. He lost an imp against the Dirtler. He needed 1 more imp against the Dirtler to overtake Zabutin, and he failed to do so. So Gabor misses out by the smallest of margins, by 0.05 VPs. This is our division. And PJ was a distant 5th. I mean, it's not distant. That's close. But when you'd finished all your games, you weren't hovering in the top 3 anyway. So I think you were relying on some of them falling apart. So Zabutin had a nice last few matches, I guess, because he wasn't in the top 3. League One. This is the match that's going to happen today. It's going to decide probably who wins the league. I think Biggeek is we're so far ahead of the others, and Proqua's finished. So we're so far ahead, it's probably going to be one of us 2 that wins it, and my guess it's going to be the winner of this match. Although he is actually quite a bit ahead of me. He's 11 ahead of me as it is. So if I win small, he might still win the league. Hey Coops, thanks for the raid. Woo! My raiding sign's not working at the moment, so there we go. How did you do results-wise? What was your score? I can pop it in now if you want. Let's have a look. Oh, you haven't put it in the... You haven't put the results up. You didn't put your results up for last night's matches either, so... Good luck. Yeah. If you let me know the imp score, I can pop that in. And then CPD's been relegated, we think, and then there is still 1 relegation spot to play for. Probably between these 3 players, and that will depend on the result that I play against Rusty. So Curling Guy, and then Siren Man has got to play both of these 2. So we'll see how that goes, but either of those could go down. And then League 2, Ignatius just missed out as the Bubble Boy so far. It's not guaranteed yet. Salty Mushy could still lose heavily. But if he loses heavily, he loses to McNow, who overtakes Ignatius. So Vic, Haitalati, Rikirin and Denk are probably safe for promotion. There might be a case where Denk misses out if Salty Mushy gets enough against McNow to stay there. So we'll see. We're just going to jump in today and we're going to be playing Biggeek. It's 7 boards of Best Down Bridge. Imps then VP'd. And so we will see. Now Biggeek is in the chat, so wish me luck. We have 18 high card points and 5 spades. I'm too good to bid a spade. So the choices are between, yeah, I guess I just double. I mean, 1N doesn't show 18, does it? 15 plus. I think I'm too good to bid 1N, so I'm going to double and bid 1N. Oh, okay. I think East would have bid one spade with spades, so I think I'm going to bid two spades. I don't think either East or West will have four spades here, so it shouldn't get doubled. And I want to show my hand a bit. Okay, now I've shown quite a lot more than I potentially could have. So I'm just going to pass. I think my partner has basically got nothing. If they've got queen to four spades or something, I'll be quite annoyed, but I imagine they would have supported me with spade length, so I'm going to pass. And be happy we've pushed them to the 3 level. I mean, I do have 4.5 tricks in my own hand. I'm on lead. What to lead here? Well, I could hope they've got a 9-card heart fit and lead ace of hearts to C. West could have 5, East could have 3. So I'm going to lead the ace of hearts and see. Yeah, okay, that's not the case. I'm now just going to try and avoid leading away from the king of spades. So I'm just going to play king of hearts heart, and then when I win the ace of clubs, I'll play a club back, and when I win the ace of diamonds, I'll play a diamond back. Yeah, I've set the jack of hearts up, but I'm going to win and exit. I can't afford to be thrown in, I don't think. If partner's got the king of clubs, no. So East has 5 clubs to the king, queen, 10, 9, 8. So I've now got to hope they've got 3 spades. They've got the jack of diamonds as well. So I've still got to hope if East has 3 spades, which is now looking unlikely. I guess I needed to lead a spade at trick 2. No, the queen of spades is there. I don't think there's anything I can do. East had the queen of spades, so a spade would always just be run to the queen, so cannot beat this. Partner had, well, partner the jack of spades. I mean, I think maybe you should compete to 3 spades there. Like, if he knew 3 spades was always getting passed, he should be bidding 3 spades of the hand. As it is, it's not very good because I don't have a 3rd club, so I can't get to his hand. So 3 spades doesn't play very well, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 spades is 2 off. We have 22 high card points, so we're going to open 2 clubs and then bid 2N, which shows 22, 24 balanced. And partner bids 3N. So they're going to lead a major here. They always do when partner doesn't bid Stayman. I say always do. They could have king, queen, jack, 6 clubs. Yeah, they've led a major. And they've led spades, which is much better than the heart lead. So we've got 4 diamonds, 2 clubs, 2 aces, and then we can force an extra spade. So we're definitely going to make 9. We've got 9 tricks. And the scope for 10 is something in clubs. I don't think we can realistically make 10 anywhere else. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm just double checking my tricks. So I've got 9 tricks. So I win the ace. I think what I'm going to do is cash 4 diamonds and then set my spade up. What I want to try and do is get them to discard things without knowing the distribution. If I play a spade and they clear the spades, they know a bit more about the hand. So I'm going to clear the spades later. And there's no realistic squeeze you're going to get here. You're just looking for someone to throw too many clubs away, I guess. Alright, so East has thrown 1 club and West has thrown 1 heart. Alright, now West threw a spade away, so I'm going to play a heart. And if East wins and cashes a spade, I can try for some sort of weird squeeze. So I'm going to play this and unblock the 10 of clubs. Alright, so what I'm hoping for is that West had to they both discarded at least 1 club, I think, haven't they? So play a club to the king. And I unblock the 10 just in case West played an honor on this club, and then I could finesse on the way back. But it looks like... Oh, yeah, the 9 of clubs is good. So I've snuck an extra trick there. West threw 2 clubs away from that holding. But because my partner had mid-stamen, they didn't have information as to my major suit lengths. So, it's not necessarily the worst in the world. Yeah, but you kind of wanted these to catch a spade. It then gave you the opportunity to have different length suits in the north-south hand. Kind of what you wanted. Right, how are we doing here? We've got 5, 9, we've got 19. I'm going to open this 2M, which was 2021. I've got 3 jacks. They're not necessarily all pulling the way. The Jack of Diamonds is okay. It's better than Jack Doubleton. This is minor suit statement. I don't have any minor suits. Thanks, partner. And partner's bid 6 cents. So partner's got both minors and like a 12 count, we think. Got an 11 count. But my Jack of Diamonds is now pulling super weight. So is this just going to be on a heart finesse? Yeah, this is just going to be on a heart finesse, I think. I've got to get the hearts right. So, Queen. So I'm going to... if I cash 5 diamonds and 4 clubs and come down to the King, Jack, Doubleton, Heart and stiff ace of spades, I think that's probably it. I was going to make sure that I'm not setting up like a... I should probably cash the clubs first, because if someone's got 5 clubs, I need to know before I lose entry. Yeah, the danger is if someone's got 5 clubs, so I'll cash King, Jack of clubs first. Because if I cash the diamonds and then I cash the clubs and someone's got 5 clubs, I can't afford to cash the 4th club before playing hearts, because then they can cash out. So yeah, let's just do that now and check. Right, so the clubs are breaking. So what I'm going to do is cash all the minors and come down to King, Jack of hearts and stiff ace of spades. Trick 1 went to the Jack and ace. Now dummy had the 9, I think. So we know West has King 10 of spades. So yeah, so let's just cash out now. I'm going to ditch 2 hearts first. East to Stone of hearts, East to Stone of spade. Now West had 5 diamonds. So my guess is that East has got both heart on the fair. I should have been counting to see whether West has 1 or 2 spades left. Yeah, you arrived at a great moment. Yeah, I probably played too fast to follow the complete discards. Why would you lead from the King of Spades? It's probably because you've got the King of Spades and the Queen of Hearts. It's probably it. So I think I'm going to play the King. Yeah, I'm going to play the King. Alright. Did they have both? No? Alright, got it wrong. Yeah, my fault. I should count, because I can probably count the hand and work out he's got 2 spades left. Alright. There. Yeah, and you had 5 diamonds. Alright, we have... I mean, I don't know if you can make it on a non-spade lead. I guess you just got to finesse the Queen of Hearts, don't you? Yeah, alright. So he hadn't thrown. So my reasoning was he hasn't thrown a heart away at all, and so it looks like he's keeping all his hearts. And what holding would you keep all your hearts on? You might not keep it from Ace X, but you always would with Queen X. I think. That's my reasoning. Yeah, all right. We have 16, so we're going to open a no trump. So there's probably the match for Biggeek. I snuck a trick out on board 2, but I probably lost board 3 completely. So he's got a single suited hand. He's asking what it is. I'm going to Biggeek beat you by 10, did he? I'm going to bid 2 spades. I'm just going to pop that in and see what that does. Uh, 10 to Biggeek, yeah. Alright, so Clematis, you've been bumped out currently. I think it's between you and Siren Man. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, we're in 2 spades. This is this is pretty good. 5, 6. I kind of got a diamond from dummy 7, and then I need to wangle another trick somewhere. I should be able to force a club trick. Let's just win and play. I'm just going to play a diamond back. Maybe they switch to something. Alright, Ace of Hearts. King of Hearts. Right. Okay, that's a nice switch, isn't it? So I'll win the king. And then I'm just going to concede a club. Draw trumps and concede a club. I could have run the club to the jack, but that was very risky. If my club gets roughed, I don't really have any prospect for an 8th trick. But they Grosvenor'd me there. Alright. 10, 13. We've got 13. I'm going to open 1 club. Alright. West chose both majors, and this is a constructive hand with diamonds. East with 3 spades. I don't really have a bid here. I'm just going to pass. And I think I could lead the king of clubs, but I'm probably just going to lead the jack of diamonds to stop my partner cashing some weird stuff. Alright. Well, potentially I've given a trick away because I've got to win the king, I think. Play the king of clubs. Do we cash? How many clubs do we cash? I think this is making. It usually does when they bid Michaels. East will probably have short hearts and be able to rough the hearts out. And East had both mono aces, so I think this is probably making. Okay. Queen. Well, I think I'm going to play 10 of clubs. I'm going to try and... If I give him a rough and discard, so what? But at 10 of clubs, if partners play back his second club, I'm trying to shorten dummy. There we go. Oh, I've got a spade trick. Oh, I did not think this would happen. Wow. This is just falling to pieces here. I'll cover. I think I make the last 2 here. This is just all falling to pieces there. Right, I did not think we'd beat that. I mean... I guess I just had the impression that they had a singleton heart, but... Yeah, that just didn't go very well at all. Putting the jack of clubs up costs them, I think. We can't now force them. If they don't play the jack, do I play another club? Because if I do, it sets the jack up. Right, so, well, I mean, I don't necessarily... We've got one bad board. That was okay. He could be in, like, 4 diamonds or something, because if he opens worst minor, the thing that some people do. They've opened 1 spade. I have 17. I think I'm just going to be 2 hearts. The problem with doubling, I probably have to be 3 hearts later, and that's not quite the hand I've got. I think I'm going to be 2 hearts and then double later as takeout. Show the fact that I've definitely got 5 hearts. This could get passed out. I'll take that. This the problem with 2 hearts is it could get passed out. Well, okay, what are you doing? If you can't bid 2 spades, then you're bidding 4. So let's whack that. I have 4.5 chicks, so I don't think I'm going to cash 2 heart chicks. So it's only going to cash 1 realistically. Well, I've got the king of diamonds and ace king of clubs here, so I'm just going to try and cash another heart. Partner might have 4 only. Okay. Ace. I feel really confident here. So play ace and another. So dummy had 7, so I'm going to duck this. And let partner ruff, I guess. And then partner plays a club. Yeah, go and play another club. I think this is the safest way to get the 3rd round of clubs out here. So I'm playing the 3rd round of clubs. It gets roughed. Partner might have something like the queen to 3 spades. Fool. You know I've got the king of diamonds. Why are you roughing that? They're going to cross for 5 here, really? Yeah, they're going to cross for 5. So player had king, queen, jack 2. 6 spades. Alright, beat it by 1. I mean, they're lucky when they bid 4 spades their partner's got that sort of hand. Are we making 4 hearts? Yes. So it's a good save from them. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Are we making 5 hearts? No. So we've got 14 and a 5 card suit. I'm going to open this one notch. I'm just going to double check I've counted right. Yeah, I've got 14. So I'm going to open one notch. I've got 5 card suit. Partner said statement. I have some hearts. Partner bids 4 hearts. I'm very happy with that. So we're in a 9 card fit. And even though I'm under strength. If you're under the point count required for game, you'd rather be in a suit contract than no trumps. So I've got ace king 9 4. I could put the 9 hoping they've led from the jack 10, but more likely they've led from one of them. And if I play the 4 trick one and he puts the jack or the 10 in, I can finesse on the way back and get 2 more spade tricks. Or at least 4 spade tricks instead of 3. And because I've got both minus 2 aces, I can afford to do that if that happens. So I'm going to play low. They're finessed against the 9, so that doesn't work. But now I'm going to lose 1 diamond, 1 club, and 1 heart, I think. So as long as hearts aren't 4-0. They're not. They played a heart back, so I play low. Win. I only need to have 1 club in dummy, so I can afford to play 1 more heart. And I might as well try and play for East to have both clubs. No, that's not going to gain me a trick, is it? Is there any way to squeeze them out of their spade trick? Have to be a diamond spade squeeze. I don't really want to duck a diamond because if they clear the diamonds out, I can't do it. So let's try and rough a club first before playing for some sort of squeeze. win. So I ruff. It's not going to work. I need diamonds to be 6-1, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to ruff the club. I'm going to play diamond to the ace. And play the 8 of hearts, throwing a diamond. The 6 of hearts, throwing a diamond. West is throwing a spade, but my guess is East is keeping spades. Did East have Jack? Yeah, East had Jack 10, 8 to 4 spades. Alright, next chick. So, drum roll please. I think I've lost because I board 3. That was my only bad board, I think. Alright. Alright, I'll take that. Board 3 was flat, and then I sneak out some other stuff elsewhere. I'll take that. If I made board 3, obviously... I think if I made board 3, I'd probably win the league. Maybe. That's probably the thing that wins me the league, so... Game. Okay, let's have a look at the swings before we call it a day. So we do that and we do that. So board 2, I pseudo squeezed them out of their clubs. I got West to throw 2 clubs away and East threw a club away as well. So they both threw too many clubs away, and my 9 of clubs made that extra check. So I thought that would be good. So that was fine. Board 3. My guess is that he played it roughly the same way. So the bidding's the same. Oh, this is me on the table. Bidding's the same. Yeah. So the problem with this is if someone's got 5 clubs, you play a club to the king, the jack of clubs, and then you find out they're 5-0. You can't cash the ace queen of clubs before playing the heart, and then you're in the wrong hand to play the heart, so you never get to it. So I think that's a misplay. But they weren't 5-1. And the queen. Yeah, so the discard of the king of spades fooled us both, I think. We both got it wrong. For probably roughly the same reasons. So whether those reasons are right is another issue. He let 3 spades make. So previous deal. So he let 3 spades make. So same auction. He led the jack of diamonds. That's fine. They played a heart. He won. That's fine. He switched to the queen of clubs for some reason. Okay. Oh, I see what's happened. So the queen of clubs has convinced East that North has more clubs. And so East isn't in desperation to play on spades now. When I play the king of clubs, East is worried that North is short in clubs. But East thinks North's got the king, so East can see that if North has the king of clubs, there's no club ruff. And isn't in desperation to do the spades. That's such a slight difference, because now the hearts are set up. And now you play king in another and the jack of clubs is set up. If you play another one now, the partner's ruffs with the... Yeah, it's all over now. Ace of spades. Oh. Yeah, alright. Hey, Proquar. And then this one... Oh, 4 hearts doesn't make. I thought it makes. 1, 2, 3. It should make, shouldn't it? 4 hearts. Oh, does it go diamond, diamond? If it goes diamond, diamond, they can beat you. No, they can't. You draw trumps. How did you go off here? Oh, it says it can be beaten. Oh, they can ruff a spade. Oh, they ruff a spade here. Yeah, they over ruff the spades. Missed that. So another spade, ruff, over ruff. Yeah, unlucky, dude. 4 hearts is where you want to be, probably. But yeah, I just, the issue with the hand is, The issue with the hand is this south hand over one spade. You're too good to bid two hearts, but if you double and they jump to three spades, you have to double again, and you've not shown this fifth heart. So I thought it was a better description of the hand that you've got a really heavy two heart bid rather than doubling first. I know that if I bid two hearts first time round, that whatever they do, I can double second time round, and that shows sort of this hand, a hand with five hearts and short spades. So that's why I decided. So I got lucky there. But anyway, that is the top of the table crunch match in the Bean Cup. I've been Steve, and I will see you for the next match. 2 matches to go, and it's hotting up at the top of League One. See you soon.